Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is part 4 video on the chapter of linear equations where I will solve the objective questions from exercise 8C from the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. This video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 8 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my video for the first time and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started with this video. Okay, so I have the questions from exercise 8C on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I will solve the problems. So there are approximately there are how many questions? There are 18 questions. Ideally you should solve this problem by taking not more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes maximum per question. Okay. Let me quickly check if everything is visible properly or not. I hope you can read the questions properly. The fonts are big enough. Okay, let's solve the problem. These are all MCQ. Each question has 4 choices and we have to select the correct choice. Okay. The first problem is a linear equation is given. The equation is 2x minus 3 is equal to x plus 2. Then we have to find the value of x. That is, we have to solve this equation and find the solution of x. Now, when you solve a linear equation, the whatever value you get of the variable, that is known as the solution of the linear equation or the root of the equation. So we have to find x. So this is a very simple form of linear equation. I will bring all the x terms to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side by transposition, and we get 2x minus x is equal to 2 plus 3. After simplifying the LHS and RHS, we get x is equal to 5. So x equals to 5 is the solution or root of this linear equation, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. So while I am solving the problem, you can pause the video and take a screenshot if you think it will help you. Okay, let's do problem number 2. Again, an equation is given and we have to find the value of x. That is, we have to find the solution. The equation given is 5x plus 7 by 2 is equal to 3x by 2 minus 14. Now this equation is not in a simple form. It is a linear equation, but it is not in the simple form because we see the rational terms 7 by 2 and 3x by 2. We have to get rid of the rational terms by multiplying both the LHS and RHS by the LCM of all the denominators of the rational terms. Now we see that both the rational terms are having denominators too. So we will multiply both LHS and RHS of the equation by 2. So we get 2 multiplied by LHS, that is 5x plus 7 by 2 is equal to 2 times RHS, that is 2 times 3x by 2 minus 14. Now while solving this kind of a linear equation having rational terms, you must be very strong and clear about multiplying operations on algebraic expressions. That is, multiplying a constant with a binomial, or multiplying two binomials, or that is applying the distributive law of multiplication over addition and subtraction. That is, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of algebraic expressions must be very strong to solve linear equations. Okay, now if I do the products on both sides and open the brackets, we get 2 multiplied by 5x plus 2 multiplied by 7 by 2 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3x by 2 minus 2 multiplied by 14. Okay, so further simplifying the LHS and RHS, that is doing the products, we get 10x plus 7 is equal to 3x minus 28. So now we got a linear equation in the simple form. Now we will transpose, using transposition of terms. We will bring all the x terms to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side, and we get 10x minus 3x is equal to 28 minus 7. This implies 7x is equal to 21. This implies x is equal to 21 by 7. This is equal to 3. So the solution or root of the given linear equation is 3, and hence why it is coming 3. There are no choices. 3. Let me see. I got an answer 3, but in the choices there is no choice of 3. I might have done some mistake. Let me check. 5x plus 7 by 2 equals to 3x by 2 minus 14. Okay. Then multiplying both sides by 2, we get 2 into 5x plus 7 by 2 equals to 2 into 3x by 2 minus 14. Okay. And then we have 10x plus 7. 10x plus 7 is equal to 3x minus 28. 3x minus 28. Okay. Now we get 10x minus 3x is equal to so this was minus 28 minus 7, and so this will be 7x is equal to 7x is equal to minus 35, and x is equal to minus 35 by 7, which is equal to minus 5. So the root or the solution of the given linear equation is minus 5. Hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's solve question number 3. The linear equation given is Z is equal to 4 by 5 multiplied by Z plus 10, and so this is the given linear equation, and we have to find the value of Z. Now again we see that the right hand side, the RHS, is in the rational form because of the factor 4 by 5. So we would like to multiply both sides by 5 because we see 5 in the denominator. So this implies 5z is equal to 5 multiplied by the RHS, that is 4 by 5 multiplied by z plus 10. So this implies 5z is equal to 5 cancels out, we get 4 into z plus 10. This implies simplifying the RHS, that is doing the products and opening the brackets, we get 4z plus 40. This implies bringing the z terms to the left hand side and keeping the constant terms to the right hand side, we get 5z minus 4z is equal to 40. This implies z is equal to 40. Z equals to 40 is the value of z that satisfies the given equation, or 40 is the solution or root of the given equation. So the correct choice is A. A is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 4. It is again we have to solve the equation given is 3m equals to 5m minus 8 by 5. Now, as you can see that the rational term does not contain any variable. The method that I have discussed, that whenever you see a rational term, you multiply both the LHS and RHS with the LCM of all the denominators of all the rational terms. You will apply that method only when at least one of the rational terms is having a variable. Only then apply that method. But if in the equation the rational terms are all constants, there is no rational term involving the variable, then you need not multiply both the sides with the LCM of the denominators of all the rational terms which are constant. You simply just bring the variables to the left hand side, all the variable terms to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side, and proceed with the solving. So in this problem, I will not multiply both sides by 5 because the rational term is a constant term, which is minus 8 by 5. I will simply bring the variable terms to the left hand side, and we get 3m minus 5m is equal to minus 8 by 5. This implies minus 2m is equal to minus 8 by 5. This implies m is equal to minus 8 by 5 divided by minus 2 This is equal to minus 8 by 5 multiplied by the reciprocal of minus 2, that is minus 1 by 2. Minus minus cancels out and we get this is equal to 8 by 5 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 8 by 10. So 8 by 10 is the solution or root of the given equation. That is the value of m that satisfies the given equation is 8 by 10. Sorry, it can be further reduced. 8 by 10 can be further simplified to 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is the solution or root of the given equation, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. So if you get the solution or root of a given equation in the rational form, always try to simplify the rational in its simplest form. That is, reduce the rational number to its simplest form, and also make it in the standard form. That is, never keep the denominator negative, but always make the denominator positive. Okay, let's solve problem number 5. So the given equation is 5t minus 3 is equal to 3t minus 5. So this is a pretty straightforward equation with a very simple form. We will bring all the variable terms to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side, and we get 5t minus 3t is equal to minus 5 plus 3. This implies twice t is equal to minus 2, and this implies t is equal to minus 2 by 2, which is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is the solution of the given equation, and hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's solve question number 6. The given equation is 2y plus 5 by 3 is equal to 26 by 3 minus y. Okay, so even though there are rational terms, but all the rational terms are constant, that is 5 by 3 and 26 by 3, they are constant terms. So we will not do any kind of multiplication of the LHS and RHS. We will simply bring all the variable terms, that is all the y terms, to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side. So we get 2y minus y is equal to 26 by 3 minus 5 by 3. This implies, after simplifying the LHS and RHS, we get y is equal to the RHS is the difference of two rational numbers having the same denominator. So it will be 26 minus 5 by 3, which is 21 by 3, which is equal to 7. So the solution of the given equation is 7, and hence oh, sorry, I did a mistake. While bringing the minus y term from the RHS to the LHS, it would be plus, because on the right hand side the variable term was minus y, and when you bring any term, when you move any term or transpose any term from one side to the other side, its sign changes. So we get 3y is equal to 3y is equal to 7. So 3y is equal to 7. 3y is equal to 7. So this implies y is equal to 7 by 3. 7 by 3 is the solution of the given equation, and hence the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay. Let's do problem number 7. The equation is 6x plus 1 by 3 plus 1 equal to x minus 3 by 6. Now we see that we are having rational terms in the equation where the rational terms are having the variable x, and the rational terms, the denominators are 3 and 6. So the LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. So we would like to multiply both the LHS and RHS by 6. Okay, so this implies 6 multiplied, you multiply 6 with the LHS, that is 6x plus 1 by 3 plus 1 is equal to 6 multiplied by x minus 3 by 6. This implies when you multiply 6 with the LHS, and if you apply the product of 6, apply the distributive law of multiplication over addition, you get 6 multiplied by 6x plus 1 by 3 plus 6 is equal to 6 multiplied by x by 6 minus 6 multiplied by 3. Okay. This implies further simplifying the products of on the LHS, if you do the product of 6 and 6x plus 1 by 3, it becomes 3 cancel 6 with 2, it becomes 2 into 6x plus 1 plus 6 is equal to x minus 18. Now we have got a linear equation in the very simple form. This equals, not really simple form, because we are having a product on the LHS, we are having a product of 2 and 6x plus 1. So not really in the simple form, but this can be reduced to simple form. So if you do the product of 2 into 6x plus 1 and open the brackets, the equation becomes 12x plus 2 plus 6 is equal to x minus 18. Now this equation is in the simple form, and we will bring all the x terms, variable terms, to the left hand side and all the constant terms to the right hand side, and we get 12x minus x is equal to minus 18 minus 2 minus 6. This implies the LHS becomes 11x and the RHS becomes minus 26. I think I've done some calculation mistakes because the answer is coming a little weird. Let me check once again. Uh, we multiplied 6 on both sides and we get 6 multiplied by 6x plus 1 by 3 multiplied by 6 is equal to, oh sorry, I'm very prone to make silly mistakes. So this was x minus 3. This was x minus 3. Okay, I will have to rub all the RHS. Okay, so this will be, we have this. Okay, so this is x minus 3. This is x minus 3. Okay, so this is x minus 3. This is x minus 3, and we have we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 6. So we have 11x is equal to minus 11. This implies x is equal to minus 11 by 11, which is equal to minus 1. So the solution of the given equation is minus 1, and hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay. Let's do problem number 8. Problem number 8. The question is n by 2 minus 3n by 4 plus 5n by 6 is equal to 21. So we can see all the terms of the LHS are rational terms involving the variable n. So we would like to, and the denominators are the rational terms, the denominators are 2, 4 and 6. So we would like to, and we see that, so we would like to multiply both the LHS and RHS by the LCM of 2, 4 and 6, which is equal to 12. So we will multiply the equation, the LHS and RHS by 12. So we have 12 multiplied by LHS is n by 2 minus 3n by 4 plus 5n by 6 is equal to 12 multiplied by 21. This implies if you do the product, on the LHS and expand, you see 12 multiplied by n by 2 minus 12 multiplied by 3n by 4 plus 12 multiplied by 5n by 6 is equal to 12. I am not doing the product right away on the RHS. I am leaving as 12 into 21. This implies if you do all the products on the left hand side, we get 6n minus 9n plus 10n is equal to 12 into 21. So this implies if you add up the variable terms on the LHS, we get 16n minus 9n, that is 7n. 7n is equal to 12 into 21. So this implies n is equal to 12 into 21 divided by 7. So 7 cancels 21 with 3. So this is 36. The value of n is 36, which is the root or solution of the given equation. And hence, the correct choice is C. C is the C is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 9. The question is x plus 1 divided by 2x plus 3 is equal to 3 by 8. So this form where the rational terms, we are having a rational term where the LHS is a rational term where both the numerator and the denominator has the variable x. So it is of the form ax plus b divided by cx plus d is equal to p by q, where a, b, c, d and p and q are some constants. So we apply cross multiplication to solve this kind of equation. So after applying cross multiplication, we get 8 into x plus 1 is equal to 3 into 2x plus 3. Doing the products on both the sides, we get, that is applying the distributive law of multiplication or addition, we get 8x plus 8 is equal to 6x plus 9. Then we bring all the x terms to the left hand side and all the constants to the right hand side by transposition, rule of transposition, and we get 8x minus 6x is equal to 9 minus 8. So this implies twice x is equal to 1. This implies x is equal to 1 by 2. So the value of the solution of the given equation is half, and hence the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 10. The equation is 4x plus 8 divided by 5x plus 8 is equal to 5 by 6. It is exactly a very similar problem to problem number 9, and we will apply cross multiplication to solve the equation. So we get 6 into 4x plus 8 is equal to 5 into 5x plus 8. Doing the products on both the sides and opening the brackets, we get 24x plus 48 is equal to 25x plus 40. Now bringing all the x terms to the left hand side and all the constants to the right hand side by transposition of terms, we get 24x minus 25x is equal to 40 minus 48. This implies minus x is equal to minus 8. This implies x is equal to 8. So the solution or root of the given equation is 8, and hence the correct choice is choice C. Okay, let's do problem number 11. The equation is n by n plus 15 is equal to 4 by 9. So again, it is of the same form, and we will apply cross multiplication to solve the equation. So we get 9n is equal to 4 into n plus 15. So this implies 9n is equal to, if you do the product on the right hand side and open the bracket, we get 4n plus 16. Now we bring all the n terms, that is the variable terms, to the left hand side and all the constants to the right hand side. We get 9n minus 4n is equal to 60. This implies 5n is equal to 60. This implies n is equal to 60 by 5, which is equal to 12. So 12 is the value of n that satisfies the given equation. So the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. D is the correct choice. Okay. Let's do problem number 12. The equation is 3t minus 3 is equal to 5 2t plus 1. So this is a linear equation in not in a simple form, but since we are having the products, we will do the products on both the LHS and RHS and open the brackets, and we get 3t minus 9 is equal to 10t plus 5. And now proceeding as before, we have 3t minus 10t is equal to 5 plus 9. This implies minus 7t is equal to 14. This implies t is equal to 14 by minus 7. This is equal to minus 14 by 7. This is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is the solution or root of the given equation, and hence the correct choice is choice A. A is the correct choice. Okay, let's solve problem number 13. It says it's a word problem, or it's an application of solving linear equations. It says 4/5 of a number is greater than 3/4 of the number by 4. Okay, so let the number be x. It is given that 4/5 of the number x, that is x, 4/5 of number x is 4 by 5 of x, and of operator means multiplication. So this is 4 by 5 multiplied by x. This is 4x by 5. 4/5 of x is 4x by 5. Similarly, 3/4 of x is equal to 3 by 4 of x. This is equal to 3 by 4 multiplied by x. This is equal to 3x by 4. It is given that 4/5 of a number is greater than 3/4 of the number by 4. So now we get 4/5 of the number is 4x by 5. This is greater than the 3/4 of the number, which is 3x by 4 by 4. So this has to be equal to 4. So this is the linear equation we have formed, which we have to solve. Okay. So now we see that the LHS are rational terms having the variable. So we would, and the denominators of the rational terms are 5 and 4. So we would like to multiply both the LHS and RHS by the LCM of 4 and 5, which is equal to 20. So we multiply 20 with the LHS and with the RHS. So we have this. Now if we simplify the LHS by doing the product and opening the brackets, we get 20 multiplied by 4x by 5 minus 20 multiplied by 3x by 4 is equal to 80. Now please note one thing, that sometimes I write the expression 20 when I'm doing the product of 20 and the binomial 4x by 5 minus 3x by 4. When I am applying the distributive law of multiplication over subtraction, I am writing as 20 multiplied by 4x by 5. Sometimes I will also write this expression like this: 20 multiplied by 4x by 5. These two means the same thing. Sometimes I will use brackets and sometimes I will use the multiplication symbol. I hope you will understand that. Okay. So now if I simplify further the LHS, it becomes 20 multiplied by 4x by 5 becomes 16x, and 20 multiplied by 3x by 4 becomes 15x. So we have 16x minus 15x is equal to 80. This implies x is equal to 80. So the number is 80, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Okay. Let's do problem number 14. So the rest of the problems are what problems? That is application of solving linear equations. Problem number 14 says the ages of A and B are in the ratio 5:7. Okay. 4 years. Okay. So whenever you are having some ratio, having this kind of problem where ratios of some quantities are given, we immediately, it is a very standard way, we immediately assume those quantities we assume those quantities to be a multiple of the parts of the given ratio. So in this problem, we assume let age of A and B are 5x and 7x. Since the ratio of the ages of A and B is given as 5:7, we are assuming the ages of A and B to be 5x and 7x. Okay, now what else is given? 4 years from now, the ratio of the ages will be 3:4. So therefore 4 years, not therefore, let's say this implies 4 years from now, age of A will be equal to 5x plus 4. Similarly, 4 years from now, age of B will be equal to 7x plus 4. So this implies it is given that after 4 years, the ratio of the ages, that is the ratio of A, the ratio of age of A and the ratio of ages of A and B will be 3:4. So we can say 5x plus 4 is to 7x plus 4 will be equal to 3:4. So from the concept of ratio and proportion, we can say that this is equivalent to saying that 5x plus 4 divided by 7x plus 4 is equal to 3/4. So we have this equation, we have to solve for x. So by doing cross multiplication, so this implies 4 multiplied by 5x plus 4 is equal to 3 multiplied by 7x plus 4. Now doing the products and opening the brackets on both the sides, we get 20x plus 16 is equal to 21x plus 12. This implies we bring all the x terms to the left hand side and all the constants to the right hand side, and we get 20x minus 21x is equal to 12 minus 16. This implies we have, simplifying the LHS and RHS, we get minus x is equal to minus 4. This implies x is equal to 4. So we get the value of x. Therefore, it has asked the present age of B. Therefore, age of B is equal to 7x. So 7 into 4, which is equal to 28. So the present age of B is 28 years. 28 years. Hence, the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 15. The base of an isosceles triangle is 6 centimeter and its perimeter is 16 centimeter. Length of each of the equal sides is okay. So let length of each equal side be x centimeter. This implies perimeter will be equal to base. We know base plus 2 into equal sides, equal side. Base is given to be 6 centimeter plus 2 into the side of the length of equal side we have assumed to be x. So x. So this is, we got 6 plus twice x, and the perimeter is given to be 16 centimeter. So this implies 6 plus 2x is equal to 16. So this is the equation we have formed from the given equation, where we have assumed x to be the length of each equal side. Now if we solve this, we get 2x is equal to 16 minus 6, that is equal to 10. This implies x is equal to 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. So the length of equal side is 5 centimeter. So the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's solve question number 16. Sum of three consecutive integers is 51. The middle one is, okay. So if you consider, let the now it has asked to find the middle one. Now if you can save time a little bit, you can save a little bit of time if you consider let the middle number, if you consider the middle number to be the unknown variable, that is, let the middle number be x. This implies the three consecutive numbers are, since x is the middle number, so it must be x minus 1 comma x plus 1, since it is talking about three consecutive numbers. Okay, and it is also given that their sum is 51. So this implies x minus 1 plus x plus 1 is equal to 51. If you open the brackets, we get x minus 1 plus x plus 1 is equal to 51. This implies 3x is equal to 51. This implies x, why 3x equal to 51? Because minus 1 and 1 can be cancelled out, cancels out from the LHS. So this implies x is equal to 51 by 3, which is equal to 17. So the middle number is 17, as we have assume the middle number to be x. Okay, so and the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 17. The sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, then the smaller of the two is. So we have to find the smaller number. Okay, so let the smaller number be x. It is given that the sum of two numbers is 95. So this implies larger number has to be equal to 95 minus x. Since it is given the sum of the two numbers is 95 and we have assumed the smaller number to be x, then definitely the larger number has to be 95 minus x. Now it is also given that if one exceeds the other by 15, that is obviously the larger number is exceeding the smaller number by 15. So the larger number is 95 minus x. The larger number is 95 minus x. It will be definitely greater than the smaller one by 15. So the difference of the larger number and the smaller number has to be 15. So this is the equation we get, and we have to solve for x to get the smaller number, since we have assumed x to be the smaller number. So now this becomes 95 minus x is equal to 15. So this becomes minus 2x is equal to 15 minus 95, which is equal to minus 80. So this implies x is equal to minus 80 divided by minus 2, which is equal to 40, and hence the smaller number is 40. So the correct choice is A. The correct choice is A. Okay, let's do the last problem. Problem number 18. The number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. The total class strength is. Okay. Now you can solve this problem in two ways. The first way is that you can consider the number of boys and girls to be 7x and 5x, and then you will solve using the other information. You will solve x, and then you will know the number of boys and girls, and once you know the number of boys and girls, you can add them up to get the total class strength. The other way which I will use, the other way is that to assume the total class strength to be the unknown variable. So let total class strength be x. Now, so the total class strength is x, meaning the number of boys and girls is x, and it is also given that the number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. From these two facts, so let's say let A be number of boys and B be number of girls. So we have A plus B is equal to x, because we have assumed the total class strength, which is the number of boys plus the number of girls, to be x. Also we have A is to B is given as 7:5. 7:5. Okay. Now this from the ratio from the ratio A is to B is equal to 7:5. We can say A by B is equal to 7 by 5. This implies we can say we can say 5A is equal to 7B. This implies we can say A is equal to 7B by 5. So the concept is, if we have equality of two rational numbers like A by B is equal to C by D, using the same cross multiplication rule, we can say AD is equal to BC. So we had A by B equals to 7 by 5. So applying cross multiplication, we got 5A equals to 7B, and then we can say that A equals to 7B by 5. So we got A in terms of B. Now we will apply the fact that A equals to 7 by B in this equation. In this, you can consider it as an equation or fact, whatever. So this implies that 7B by 5 plus B is equal to X. The number of boys is 10 more. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. Okay. I'm sorry, I think let me do it in a different way. I think I am not following the correct way of solving it. Okay, this is fine. I have considered the total class strength to be X. That is the number of boys and the number of girls to be X. Also, it is given that the ratio of the number of boys and girls is given to be 7:5. Now, so let A be number of boys, not A. Let's say B. Let B be number of boys and G be number of girls. Okay. Now we know that it is given boys is to girls, the ratio is 7:5, and we also know that B plus G, that is the sum of the boys, that is the B plus G is equal to X. From this fact, we can say that B is equal to 7, that is the part of the ratio that corresponds to B, 7 by the sum of the parts, that is 7 by 7 plus 5, this multiplied by the sum of B plus B and G, and we can say G will be equal to 5 by 7 plus 5 multiplied by X. So this is a concept from ratio and proportion, which you have already studied in your previous class, that if you know that the sum of two quantities, that is, let's say A plus B is equal to, let's say, Q, and also the ratio between the A and B is given to be, let's say, X is to Y, then you can say that A will be equal to X by X plus Y whole multiplied by Q, and B will be equal to Y by X plus Y whole multiplied by Q. So this is a concept. I hope you know this fact. Okay, so this same concept we have applied in this problem. We have assumed X to be the total class strength, that is the sum of the number of boys and number of girls is X, that is B plus G is X, and also it is given that the number of boys and girls in the class are in the ratio 7:5. That is, we also know B is to G is equal to 7:5. So we can say that B will be equal to 7 by 7 plus 5 multiplied by X, and G will be equal to 5 by 7 plus 5 multiplied by X. Now B is, if we simplify further, we get B is equal to 7x by 12 and G is equal to 5x by 12. So we got the number of boys, which is 7x by 12, and the number of girls, which is 5x by 12, in terms of x, where x we have assumed to be the total class strength. Now it is also given that the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. So number B minus G is given to be 8. So this implies 7x by 12 minus 5x by 12 is given to be 8. Now this implies, so this is the equation we have got. We have to solve for x. Now in this equation we see there are rational terms 7x by 12 and 5x by 12. So you can multiply both sides where the rational terms are involving the variable. So you can multiply both the sides by the denominator, that is the LCM of the denominator of all the rational terms, which in this case are same. Both the denominators are 12. So I can multiply 12 both sides and get 12 multiplied by 7x by 12 minus 5x by 12 is equal to 12 multiplied by 8. Now this implies, if you do the product and expand the brackets on the LHS, you get 12 multiplied by 7x by 12 minus 12 multiplied by 5x by 12 is equal to 12 into 8 is 96. This implies we have 7x minus 5x is equal to 96. This implies twice x is equal to 96. This implies x is equal to 96 by 2, that is 48. So 48 is the total class strength. Since x, we have assumed x to be the total class strength, and hence the correct choice is C. So this brings an end. This brings to an end of in solving the multiple objective questions of exercise 8C on the chapter of linear equations. I hope even though these problems are not that hard, but you will get a good variety of problems in these objective questions, in this set of objective questions. I hope this video will be beneficial to you in understanding how to apply, how to understand the given problem and translate that to a linear equation, and how to solve different forms of linear equations using the all the rules of solving a linear equation. So if this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. In the next video, I will solve the test paper 8, which I guess is based on the chapter of linear equations and also factorization. So please stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.